In the bush country of equatorial Africa, 1,000 animals stampede. 2 million pounds of concentrated anger and fear. This is the greatest demonstration of animal strength and fury on Earth. The most feared of all African animals, the Cape buffalo. The oppressive heat makes them appear passive. The scene has a pastoral quality, cattle grazing on a summer pasture. In this last realm of free-roaming animals, man still intrudes at his own risk. Sensing an enemy nearby, Cape buffalo often erupt suddenly in panic. Sentry bulls from the herd stand a constant guard. Their alert can trigger a violent stampede. Fear of these creatures has been passed down through the ages by anyone familiar with these brutes. The question is, why does an animal as wary as the Cape buffalo have a reputation for so much viciousness? Hunters describe the Cape buffalo as a calculating adversary. Wounded, they will double back behind brush. While the hunter searches for his kill, the angry buffalo slips up from behind to surprise and impale him. Cunning or not, the buffalo is awesomely powerful. Weighing a ton, it's the largest member of the cattle family, and by far the most aggressive. Its enormous horns amount to lethal weaponry. Legend has it that one bull defeated 9 lions, but legends are usually misleading. Left to themselves, Cape buffalo are peaceful animals. Their violence is an instinctive response to survive. It's an instrument of defense against the lion and the predatory human. Given the choice, buffaloes prefer serenity and the comforts of a cool mud hole. For most of the day, they don't even move. But this life of leisure isn't perfect. Their enormous bulk makes them prey to biting flies and ticks that cover their bodies. To protect their skin, they cover themselves with a mud plaster. Training in on a Cape buffalo, the camera captures an unusual partnership. The most massively built ox-like beast on Earth and a sparrow-sized bird. The so-called tick bird cleans away bothersome parasites from its host. In turn, the bird is treated to its favorite meal. For birds, the buffaloes are a movable feast. Over the years, savage epidemics have killed 9 out of 10 in the herds. The problem is a disease called Rinderpest, but the cause is man. When unvaccinated domestic cattle from Europe were shipped to Africa, wild buffaloes were decimated by the disease they carried. To prevent a new outbreak, veterinarians keep a close watch over the herds. Regular helicopter flights maintain herd counts. Alert to the distant sound, the herd grows anxious and the chase begins. Driving at full gallop, a herd can amount to 1,000 tons, charging at 35 miles per hour. The ancient fear of a buffalo stampede is easy to understand when you actually witness one. Pressed on by its momentum and the throng behind, the animals have no way of stopping quickly. Anything in their path would be pulverized. It's a wild, panic-stricken race to survive. Within minutes, the great beasts tire, burdened by their weight. The size that makes them formidable now makes them vulnerable through exhaustion. Throughout the year, the older bulls drop from the herds of cows and young. They're too massive to keep up. They become sedentary. They join the females only as the herds pass by, assuming temporary leadership. But now, they press on, confused and frightened by the enemy above. The census produces encouraging news. The herds are growing. There is no disease. Few animals are this hardy. Herds nearly wiped out will restore themselves within a decade. The Cape buffalo, attacked by disease or by hunters, responds with extraordinary determination. So great is their strength and their will to live that hunters must seek them out not with rifles, but with deadly elephant guns. It's an irony of the wilderness. One of the most peaceful creatures, content to feed on grass, is among the strongest and most persevering. Rest is welcome now. A chance to sample a new pasture, a respite from enemies like the helicopter. But rest is not to be part of the day. Still wet from their stampede, the herd senses more danger. Lions are approaching from two sides. This time, the drama is deadly. The violence, total. Lions can overcome only the weak or